Welcome back. I hope the lighting and the sound are okay. This is the first time really using my new camera out in the field. I think I've got it all set up right. Okay, so I know in the last video I said that this video was probably going to be July through the end of the year. But as I started putting the clips together and editing everything, it became very clear that I had more than enough video clips to make several videos out of it. So the video clips that you're about to watch are of us installing the trellis system in the backyard garden. Most of the clips from this video were taken on July 4th. This trellis is made out of T-posts, PVC tees, electrical conduit, and couplings. I think that's everything. I'll add in a clip at the end and show an example of all of the things that I used. I pulled up current prices for them so that you could kind of get an idea of how much it would cost you to put in. Hopefully you won't go crazy like me and go big or go home. Maybe that's because I'm from Texas originally. So if you're just putting in 1 or 2 rows of a trellis system, it should be affordable. I think the most expensive thing was probably the electrical conduit, but if you're just putting in a row or 2, it's not that much. The original idea came from Josh Satin. I believe the name of his video is called A Trellis to Make You Jealous. I want to make sure I give him credit for the original idea. This is kind of our own special take on that. I actually had a lot of fun editing this video. I want to tell you that the sequence of the T-post driving, all of that took me about 6 hours to put together, so it was pretty intensive, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I really hope that you enjoy it. Bug just flew in my eye. Awesome. Well, just gotta wait for that to quit watering. Hi, welcome back. This morning we're back in the garden again. If you watched my planting video, the spring planting video, you would have saw me put in all these tomato transplants. These are the tomatillos. And all the rest are the tomato transplants out there. And they're good and established. The ones that are gonna live have decided that they're gonna live. And the ones that aren't. And so now they need some trellising and some tender loving care so that they can stand up and produce lots of tomatoes. So this morning we're out here and we're going to work on the trellis system. Okay. The T-post find a tape measure. That's definitely rock. Okay, in this area here on the end, in this area, in that second row on the end over here, there are rocks and we can't get our posts in, so we're gonna have to come up with another alternative for those. but the heat has caught up to us, so we're gonna go inside and enjoy the air conditioner for a while. Hi. Same day, just later in the afternoon. We've got most of our posts set. Like I said, here, there's a rock, so I can't get that one in. There's one down there. There's also some shorter posts from last year. The plan is to take those out and put the longer ones in, and then I'll use the shorter posts for something else. Each post is 8 foot apart so that my conduit will be cut in 8 foot sections, because each bed is 16 feet long, so 8 feet would be halfway. Now I'm going to go through, I'm going to put my tees on top of my post and start putting together the conduit. Okay, I think that's the last T-post, at least for now, until I figure out what I want to do about the ones that won't drive into the ground because of the rock. So now I'm going to get to working on the conduit. I'm switching this one out because it's only a 6 foot piece. So I'm switching it out with a 10 foot piece that I'll probably end up cutting off to 8 feet. Okay. That coupling should be right inside that T. And go right there. And then I'll stick this end of the pole into its T. Okay. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. Perfect. Okay, so as you can see, I've got some extra sticking out over here. I've got about the same amount on the other side sticking out. I'm going to come along with my pipe cutters and cut off the extra. It should be 8 foot spans, but I didn't want it to be just a little too short. So I decided to leave them the full length, and then once I knew exactly how much I needed, I could cut it off. So I'm going to carry on. And I think he goes in the wrong spot. Alright, there we go. The trellises are built. They're not as beautiful and perfect as I had hoped that they would be. The rocks really put a damper in that, but it'll work. I still got to cut off the extra parts, but I'll do that in the morning probably. But look, my 40th birthday was on June 10th, and some of my friends came over, and they brought me some blueberry plants. Focus on the blueberry. There you go. See the blueberries? Alright, looks like my battery's about to go dead. So I'll come out in the morning, and I'll trellis up the tomatoes, and it'll all be ready and tended to for a couple of weeks. So that's it for tonight, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Okay, fast forward to the next spring. I did not, in fact, come out the next morning and cut the conduit. I tried, but I could not find my pipe cutters, and I knew I had them around here somewhere, and I could not bring myself to go buy another set. But I have since found the pipe cutters, so we're gonna go cut that conduit together now, and I'll show you how that's done. Just trying to get it. Okay, all right. The pipe cutter. My blade's not in great condition. I need new blades, but hopefully this will do the trick. I'm gonna pull it this way just a little so that I can push it back in just a little. All right.
Cover your ears if you need to.
Oh, that's too tight. Uh-oh.
Oh!
That's not what we wanted. Hey, buddy, can you go get me that screwdriver out of that brown basket there?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's try that again. And just keep going around and around and tighten it a little bit as you go until eventually there it goes. It would normally cut off more evenly than that if my blade wasn't like that. There we go. See, our coupling's still stuck in there, but now we're not gonna hit our heads on it anymore. Raylan and I are gonna go around and do that for all of them, right, buddy? All right.
When people tell you to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're about to hit the camera with it. Got the middle of the aisles all cleaned up here. Yep, I'll let you know. I'm just about done for today, so you're good. Just missed that or not. What I decided to do here to fix my problem is I bought these 90-degree angles, cut off one of my pieces, put it here, put my 90-degree angle in, and then alright, now we have a sturdy end, solve that rock problem. Now I just have to go back and cut the extra off the ends on both sides. You don't need to see that, you get the general idea. And I'm going to do another one of these at the end of this aisle because that's where the other rock was. And then it's all done. Okay, I tried to put together a list I looked up current prices for things. So the items that I used were 8-foot T-posts to put into the ground. This is from my local building supply. The prices may be different in your area. You'll have to check, but they're $12.99 each for the T-posts. And then the electrical conduit here. Those are 1/2 inch electrical conduit, 10-foot long pieces at $6.28 a piece. Then these are the 1/2 inch couplings that go over the conduit and connect them to each other. A pack of 5 is $2.34 a pack. And then the PVC Tees that go over these, that hold it all together. These are Schedule 40 1¼ inch PVC Tees, and those are $3.97 a piece. I bought the T-post driver off of Amazon used. I think I paid $30 for it. I'll link it below if you want to look. Might be easier if you had an electric one or something. We also use these tomato hooks. You don't have to use those. We had them on hand, so we wanted to put them to good use. Those you can buy on Amazon. A pack of 30 is $21.99. If you go back and watch Josh Sattin's video, he shows you how to do it with just a string from the conduit down to the bottom of the tomato plant. So if you wanted to save more money, you could do it that way. We also use these little green zip ties to hold them on. Again, that's what we had on hand, so we went ahead and used them. I don't know how much those are. I've had those in my garage for years and years, but they only last for about 1 year out in the sun, so I'll probably go through and replace them all this year because I don't want them to snap under the weight of whatever I trellis this year. I think that's it for the cost of everything. I have at least one more trellis video, maybe 2 more. We've got trellises built in like 3 or 4 different ways around here, so if you wanted to look at any of those, I'll link those down below. Alright, that should do it for the trellis system. It took a long time for me to get it put together, but the good news is it's all put together now and ready to use for this garden season, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, kitty. This is Blackie. Okay. Our YouTube family here is growing every day. I truly appreciate every single one of you being here. I love cultivating my own little family online, and I truly appreciate every single comment or view or like or share. I really love making YouTube videos and editing them and putting them together. It's really been a very therapeutic form of creative expression for me, and so I'm so happy to have all of you here. And if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button down below. You can also hit that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. And if you made it to the end of this video, for all the gardeners out there, tell me what your favorite thing to trellis is, or what you're most looking forward to gardening this season. Thank you for sticking around this long and watching. I'm super excited that it's spring. It's my favorite time of year. I love spring. It's just filled with possibilities and new beginnings. So I'm excited for this year and for this garden season. And thanks for watching. Bye.